So there is the driver changeover area, which is the underground car park.
Around this circuit, they've got enough other stuff to be getting on with, haven't they? There's literally not a straight worthy of its name. And we're still trying to work out how people have got into the passenger seat of that car. But wonderful, wonderful thing. If it's a competition, you've got to go for it.
I'm actually quite pleased I'm sitting up here. Glock and Deegan leading out for Germany 2 and Team USA. Team USA have got a surprisingly good record in the Nations Cup, and particularly with Travis Pastrana.
Yeah, and Travis Pastrana and Brian Deegan, the driver we're looking at in the other car, totally different background to anybody else here, because Deegan, a motocross rider, absolutely extraordinary. They sort of invented a sport to go with him, which was the X Games. He's won it 13 times. Travis Pastrana, a mere 11.
Yeah, and he just made the same jump that, if you pardon the pun, that Pastrana did a few years ago from 2 to 4 wheels. Pastrana is taken to the rallycross and the rallying part of X Games like the proverbial duck to water, and Brian's made the same jump. Travis was on his own for Team USA, wasn't he, a couple of years ago, and kept having to jump through, and I seem to remember he got through to the knockout stage, I think at least to the quarters, did he?
Finalist.
Beaten finalist, was it? There you go.
Must have been some quick driver changes. Am I changing with myself?
Yes.
So out they come. They've got to negotiate the underground car park here at the Esprit Arena, but...
So here is the Scirocco, as we've said. Just over 200 horsepower. That's on the boost. 200 when it's standard. Front-wheel drive, of course, but relatively heavy at 1,250 kilos, giving it a power-to-weight ratio, I'm afraid, of just 167 horses per tonne, as opposed to the Audi that's got 392. A challenge in all right.
They store their helmets and drink apple juice, by and large.
Apfeltasse. So the Stars and Stripes proudly flying on the top of the red Scirocco, the Sat.1 logo for Germany 2, their local television channel here, and they do have studios down in the Media City here in Dusseldorf.
Now looking to see the orange car with Timo Glock on board, as we say, Germany 2. Will it be 3 wins out of 3 for the outside circuit? Or the outside starting point. Of course, they do 1 lap followed by another, and they swap around. They do the inside and the outside on both of those tours. 1.204 kilometers from start to finish. Race 3.
Time, quickest time for the VW so far, set by Tom Christensen with a 1:16.5, and we're off and racing. Pretty even start. Not fussy cars off the line, these Sciroccos. They do seem to do what it says on the box, and this is very tight at this point. We've been watching a bit of practice, and we've got a couple of places on the circuit where we kind of take an idea. Again, if you're watching this, the orange car will go across the line first, but that is not a full lap. That's only a half lap.
Only a half lap indeed, and they've both had 1 push of the power boost. You've got 4 for the whole race, and our theory is use them on the second lap by and large when your tyres. Are that little bit warmer, but it ain't warm here at the Esprit Arena. Let's see, completing the first lap, and it's still the advantage to the outside line, and that is Timo Glock for Team Germany.
It's going to be a half a second there. It's a little bit more, 7/10. Glock riding the curbs in that Scirocco as he goes up and over.
Couldn't see if the rear wheels came off the track. With the Audi R8s, they certainly were, and Deegan got himself in a bit of a mess there at the chicane, so he's lost a bit more. Half of a lap, it looks as though Team Germany, with Timo Glock and a passenger, of course, aboard, going under the crossover, will win this race, but they have to get to the finish yet.
This is the tricky bit. We've been watching people make mistakes here. It's very easy to get on the power too early in the middle part of that section, but Timo Glock, and as you can hear, that is a very, very popular victory, as you might expect. A 1:16.9, not as quick as Christensen earlier on, interestingly, but he did use all his power boosts.
He ate all his vegetables.
Yes, he did. So the USA yet to get on the board. You'll notice that we've got a number of cars with Volkswagen Audi Group by engine, and we have already seen the WRC Polo with Sebastian Ogier demonstrating that, and we were tweeting that, and we were tweeting a few pictures of that earlier on at Specutainment. If you want to drop us a line here at Specutainment.